What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction, for it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-change. And if you're like me and you're hitting the gym and you're looking for those gains, this is the place right here. I'm going to show you guys one of my quick and easy meal preps. And not only is it a meal prep, it's a weeknight dinner that you can knock out for you and your family. You're going to get your chicken and your protein, you're going to get your greens, and you're going to get some nice, awesome pasta in there. So what we got today, spicy lemon pesto grilled chicken pasta. I'm TD. You know what it is. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great week. It's been a couple days since I've seen you guys. Now I'm getting text messages as the live starts. So those of you that know, have my cell phone number and I'm friends with, if you are texting me and I'm live, you're gonna get a nasty message as soon as we're done, because you should already know this. I should also have my notifications turned off, but I missed it. I was a little off today. But anyways, let's get going. Speaking of off. So let's get going today and see how it's going. Thanks you, man, I can't even talk right now. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for joining every week, Wednesdays and Sundays from 12:30 to about 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I go live here at TD's Grill Barbecue, and I show you guys one of my favorite recipes, and not only one of my favorite recipes, but the recipes that my family and I use on a daily basis. And not only that, also whenever it comes time to getting those gains, doing some meal prep, or even if you are on a very strict diet, this is the time and this is the place. So screenshot that recipe down in the description there, screenshot that shopping list, and let's get this thing going. And you guys will be happy with what dinner you got rolling out. And not only that, even if you're eating out of a Tupperware on the go. So anyways, so let's just say, hey, what's up to everybody in the chat. I see that we were a little bit late today. I think Kevin is in there. So let's say what's up to Kevin. But one of the people that we can't forget to say what's up to, Robbie, my man. What's up, dude?
What's going on? Hey, we got a couple people on Instagram already. Papa Bear Barbecue and Honky Tonk Man.
And Honky Tonk Man. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good one. Who's the Honky Tonk Man? Wasn't that wrestling? Wasn't it like WWF? Wasn't it the Honky Tonk Man back in the 90s? Do you remember that? Well, you're a little older, but...
It's some of us don't watch that shit.
Dude, I did when in the 90s when Honky Tonk Man was there. I watched it because that's what it was. It was wrestling, man. That's what it is. So I only got about 2 extra pieces here. I was only going to cook 6, but I got 8 little pieces here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cook them all. So let's get these out of this Carne Sutra brine. And as you know, if it's chicken, you already know what I'm doing and how I brined it. This is a mixture. Actually, to tell you the truth, you may not know, since I already did that step on my own, swallow my teeth there. So what we have here is this is some chicken breast that I have cut up into. I cut each chicken breast into like about a third of each one. So I cut the top off and then I cut it down in the middle and make them all very similar sizes. That way they cook a lot faster. They cook a lot evenly. And we get nice char all over the outside of our chicken. We get that nice crust from the Carne Sutra, and then the sweet, juicy goodness on the inside that we get from the Carne Sutra brine. So the Carne Sutra brine is Carne Sutra and water with your chicken, 24, 48 hours, even 20 minutes. It doesn't matter how long it goes. You want to make sure you get it in there and let that Carne Sutra do its thing to that chicken. So what this is this is actually, and this is one of my new favorites. So if you guys are watching, you're following along, take notes right here. Carne Sutra, chicken breast, Carne Sutra, and smoked pickle juice. I've been using the leftover brine from my smoked pickle juice. These have been in it for about 48 hours right now, and I can't wait to tear into these because the other day I did this same thing and they were phenomenal on that chicken leg. So if you guys seen that chicken leg video where the chicken legs just come apart like that, that's the one, man. That's what I did was Carne Sutra and smoked pickle juice that you get from the private stock smoked pickles.
So Honky Tonk Man says, yes, I do. So he knows what you're talking about with the wrestling. He knows Honky Tonk Man.
So he knows, huh?
Yeah. And then Tom Selleck, Randy says the Tigers are rolling.
Oh, yeah. That must be my man, Randy Pongratz there.
Yes, it is.
He is a Detroit Tigers fan. Just had to guess on that one. I only know a couple Randys, and he's one of them. And he's the only one that I do know that for a fact that he is a Tiger fan. Not only that, he's a Detroit Lions fan. So he's an everything Detroit fan. He's a Motown fan, if you put it that way. All right. So what I did here is I shoot, man, I should get back over there. So, and the star of the show always is the Tedious Brew Barbecue Carne Sutra. This is what we use for the brine, is the Carne Sutra, amped up salt, pepper, and garlic. Take your salt, pepper, and garlic, turn it up to an 11, and rock out with those TDs out, baby. So what we got here, let's go ahead and kind of get these guys on the grill. Let's go check on the grill, and then we'll get them going, and then I'll prep the asparagus while we put these on there. So here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just check on this grill real quick. We're sitting right around about 600 degrees. I got my grill basket here. It is 600 degrees, but I've also turned the direct heat down already. So it is sitting here getting hot, but for the most part, I just want these cast iron grates hot so we can get that nice high heat sear, and we can just start flipping it. So with it being as hot as it is, I'm going to go ahead and prep my asparagus so I can do them both at the same time. So we got a pretty nice day here in Southeast New Mexico. I know what it's like here, and I know what it's like about where Robbie is. So you guys, let me know what the weather is like where you're watching from. Randy, I already know what the weather's like where you're at. It's probably already 105 degrees because he's in Phoenix. So it's probably already 105 degrees just waiting to get 120, which is fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. Do you like that heat, Robbie? Like Phoenix? You ever been to Phoenix?
Oh, I lived in Tucson for 15 years. So, yeah, I've been to Phoenix quite a few times.
Yeah, Tucson, not the same, but it works. Oh, yeah, speaking of Tucson, if you are in Tucson, you can hit up in Phoenix or in Tucson some places there that carry the TD's Brew and Barbecue line of products. You can definitely check that out. But if you're in Tucson, definitely go get some Carne Sutra and get it from Dickman's Meat and Deli. Go to Dickman's Meat and Deli. They are Packer fans. It is a Packer place. Like, I went in there and I almost wanted to throw up with all the green and the yellow and the Aaron Rodgers and the Brett Favre. Yeah, it was like terrible, horrible place for me. And so I went in there and I told the guy, I said, hey, I wanted to stock product. I came in here to talk to you about possibly stocking product in your store, but I don't think I want to now. And so anyways, we had a big joke about that. So he was really cool. And so we end up having products in there. So yeah, go in there and check it out. They are actually the home of the ugly steak. And if you don't know what the ugly steak is, that's good because no one knows what it is other than them. Apparently they have a patent or like a trademark or something on this steak. And so you can't actually cut this steak and cook it or cut this steak and sell it anywhere else. And I do have my suspicions about what it is, but I'm not 100% on that right now. But definitely go in there, Dickman's Meat and Deli, and pick up some Carne Sutra and some ugly steaks.
So you got a couple comments coming in on Instagram. Papa Bear Barbecue says he's from Midland, but he's in Eunice, Louisiana right now, not Eunice, New Mexico. What? And it's 73 degrees.
Nice, dude.
Jonathan Barbecue says, what's up, man? And then Randy says it's a beautiful 75 in Southern California.
Oh, he's not even in Arizona right now. Nice. And I see that. So let's see here. So Eunice, New Mexico, that's a first. That's a first for me. Did you know that, Robbie? There's a Eunice, Louisiana?
I had no idea. And that the Randy in California is Randy. I'm going to hope I pronounce this right.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we got both Randys in here. So we got Randy Ruin and we got Randy Pongratz. So Randy Ruin is in SoCal, and Randy Pongratz is in Arizona.
Jonathan Barbecue
what up, my
Instagram man? Is saying Carne Sutra is the bomb.
Hey, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it, man. You guys give him a follow, Jonathan Barbecue. He does some great reels and stuff, man. Check it out. He's great on there. So what I got here, thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for joining, and thanks for that shout out there, man. So what I got here, I got my asparagus. I broke the tips off, or broke the ends off. What you do is you find the end and you bend it until it breaks. And that's usually the piece that you toss out. So what I got here is I got some pretty fat asparagus, which I'm going to have to do the steak wrapped asparagus again one day, because this asparagus would be perfect for it. And what I like to do is try to get it close to about the width of my blade. Now the tips here are going to have, you're going to have your little fronds or whatever they're called. So what I do on that is I take those and I cut them down in half, so they are a little bit smaller, but I don't want to cut it and have just the ends with little fronds on it. So let's keep cutting those. But yeah, man, I'm glad that everybody's joining us today. We got quite a bit of people that want to chat in there today. So anyways, speaking of in the chat, I think we got, did the Braves game already start? Did it start at like 12:30 or something like that? I think. Do you got an update on that? I wasn't paying attention before we went live, so not 100%. All right. So here we go. Now I got all this, and now while I'm grilling it, I'm going to make my spicy lemon pesto. Where is my? Let me grab my little bowl here, so I can just take these to the grill. Are you still there, Robbie? Because I can't hear you if you are. So I hope I didn't lose you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
I'm trying to find the break score because nobody really follows that shit.
Yeah, whatever, man. Somebody in the chat could give me the Brave score faster than you can. We went over this, Robbie. We went over this. So let's go ahead and let's hit these guys. Let's hit these asparagus spears here with a little bit of olive oil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them with a little bit of, I'm going to hit them with the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra. Let's get them with the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra today. And again, man, my line of products, they're almost mix and match. So you can pretty much use anything you want and come up with a complete different variation of whatever you're cooking. So if you want to make them spicy, use the spicy Carne Sutra. Smoked chili salt is also another good one, and 3 chili cilantro on your asparagus. But I'm going to go with these because I got my my Carne Sutra brine chicken breast and seasoned, and then I got this here, and then we're going to put this in our spicy lemon pesto. So let's go ahead and get all this over to the grill here. Let me take these off. I'm going to leave this glove on, so that way I can make sure that I get it all set up over here. Move this. Let's get these veggies, get them ready. Get them ready. So you can see it is pretty dry out here in southeast New Mexico, but that's how it always is. We did get some rain. That was pretty badass. I was pretty stoked about that. Did you guys get any rain up in Hobbs, Robbie? That was pretty cool. Rain we have not gotten in God knows how long. All right, so let me go ahead and just move these over here. All right. I got my duck fat here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit a little bit of all my grates and everything with the duck fat. Let it burn off. Let all the smoke come off. Good barbecue, but shitty tasting teams. Robbie, are you still there? Because I can't hear you. The Braves game has been postponed because of rain and snow. Oh, because it's in Chicago. So, all right. So let's get these guys on there. And I can't hear Robbie. So I'm going to go ahead and take my headset off. All right, how are we doing now? Can I hear you, Robbie? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, I can't hear you, so let's keep going. Anyways, I don't know why I keep having issues with my sound. Move all those nice little asparagus all around there. And let's start putting our chicken down. So you guys, listen to the sound when you put that meat down, baby. And I'm just going to keep loading this chicken up on my grill until I get it all ready to grill. All done, grilled. Going to have some nice char on it, some nice crust. As soon as I get a cleaner hand, I will work on the sound. And so this one is going to be thin. Going to cook nice and fast, because that's how all of my cooks are. I love cooking hot and fast. All right, so let's let that go for just a couple minutes here, and let's see what we got. Let's see, 15 minutes on the dot. So let's see. All right. So if you guys are still there watching, let me see if I can get my audio back up here. I don't know what happened. You there, man? Still no, huh? Well, I don't know what's going on, Robbie. Oh, I lost him completely. He's not even in the show anymore. Oh my God. You guys still, so everybody can hear me, right? Everybody's good? You guys hear me? So I've lost Robbie, and so I'm not sure what happened. Somebody in the chat, let me know you can hear me, if you can. Can you hear me? So, okay. So Kevin says yes. All right, cool. So that's all right. But we've lost Robbie. Like, I've completely lost him. Like, I don't know where he's at anymore. He has left the building. All right. All right, so the spicy lemon pesto is one of my favorite sides. If you're not making this, it's like the lick it up sauce. So make sure that you have this on hand. And the best thing about it is it's super easy, it's super simple, and it's going to be one of the best condiments you can put on your steaks. You put on chicken, any sides. Like I said, we're using it in the pasta today. So it's going to be a spicy lemon pesto that we're going to make. And this is one of my favorite pestos that I make, other than if I make it myself, which is very rare. But this is the one that I like the most, is this one right here. This exact one, Classico traditional basil pesto. So now what we got, I'm going to take my lemon here, and I'm going to zest my lemon into it. And I'm going to use a lot because you can use as much as you want. You can use as much lemon zest or as much red chili flakes as you would like. But to me, that is the key. So I like to add a lot of lemon zest to it. I will zest the whole lemon, and then I will juice that whole lemon because that's the way that I like my spicy lemon pesto. And feel free to put as much in there as you like. All right, so I got quite a bit in there. Now I'm going to cut my lemon in half. And let's juice it. And don't let your seeds go in there. If you do, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. There's already pine nuts in there. If you have one of those juicers, which I do, it just may be easier to. But then then you don't get that little extra forearm workout in. Let's get that lemon in there with that pesto. And if you have any cuts on your hand, this is definitely going to help you find them. I think I got I walked by a mesquite bush yesterday, and it just gave me a nice little slice right on the edge of my hand, and now it's singing to me. All right, so, and next thing we got, I'm going to use some just regular crushed red pepper. Open up the fat side and hit it with as much or as little as you would like. I usually like to go 1 to 2 tablespoons. And if you're going to let it set for a couple days, it's going to get hotter. So put that in there and let it set. Where did I do with my spoon? Did I forget my spoon? Nope, I got a fork though. All right, and let's give this a good mix. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Robbie. We lost him. I see him. He's backstage now. So yeah, look at that. All right, let's get that all mixed up here. And I'm just going to leave this in here. And what I'm going to do is I'll put it back in my jar later on. So spicy lemon pesto here. If you like pesto, oh look, guess who decided to show up? If you like pesto, this is it. If you like chimichurri, this is something that is good too, especially on your steaks. Give this a shot and see which one you like the best. Oh man, that's already good. Not really spicy, but it's going to get there. All right. So,
dude,
Robbie, what happened, man?
Dude, I will never check the Braves score again. I went to MLB.com, and I swear to God, I got a technical error message on my computer, and it shut down on me.
Sounds like we just lost him again.
And here's Kevin. You probably made Robbie sick by talking about the Braves.
I probably did. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. So let's cover up this spicy lemon pesto. Let's check on this chicken. I'm sure it's probably ready. It's been about 5 minutes. It's probably ready. Hopefully it didn't get too hot while I was running the show myself. I don't want to burn my chicken. Nope. But look at those grill marks. That's how you want it right there. Look at that guy open. Yeah. See, and that's why you get these cast iron grates really hot and you let them do their thing. Look at this. Some beautiful, beautiful char marks and some crust right there. So, and they'll probably be pretty close to being done here in just a moment. And then my asparagus here. Let's go ahead. See, it's starting to blister, which is good. And get it all on there. So
on Instagram, you got Cooking with the Schmidt says pesto is amazing.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Pesto is definitely amazing. One of my favorite ones. And definitely, dude, if you definitely give this spicy lemon pesto a try, doctor it up a tiny bit, man, and get it to the taste that you want. Look at those. Get it to the taste that you want. Get that asparagus. Get some black on it. And you will love that spicy lemon pesto. Whoops, guess what? I forgot one. Forgot to flip that one. So here we go. Our chicken is going to be really close to being done here very soon. All right. And so the other thing that I've already done is I have already prepped my pasta. And the pasta that I have is I used a protein pasta, which it's just made from chickpeas. And to my surprise, I would be surprised if you haven't tried it. It's definitely something that you should definitely give a shot to, because I don't even like chickpeas. Like, I hate hummus, and now I love this chickpea pasta. It's all it is. I just did it according to the box, made it, ran it over some cold water. Ran some cold water over it to stop the cooking process. Put it in the bowl here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our chicken and our asparagus and our pesto to it in a minute. And we're going to mix it all up with that pesto. So, and again, you can use as much pesto or as little as you would like. So let's see here. Anything else I got? And I do apologize for the technical difficulties that we have been having with the audio, but I will get it fixed at some point. I'm not sure. Robbie said he had some ways to fix it, but I wasn't sure what the ways he was trying to tell me was to fix it. So we will have to figure that out. All right, so let's start checking my chicken here. I don't want this chicken to get over 165 because this is how I like my white meat. And we're all about 130 or so right now, 140. I can tell like some of them are not as much. Yeah, see, even that one's like 137. So I'm going to take my asparagus here. Come on. Just make sure that we're not burning it. I like to get a pretty good little char on it. I don't want it to be mushy. I want it to still have that crunch. So yeah, Kevin, of course. So I did make Robbie sick from talking about the Braves. All right. And speaking of, I guess I lost Robbie, but I'm not sure. Speaking of Robbie, did you happen to get the score of the game?
Someone commented that it's postponed due to rain.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was just a joke, but okay, cool. As long as it's postponed.
Wouldn't you know that with the Braves? They've already had 2 days off this season. God dang.
No, we had the very first day. We just started a day later. So I did see yesterday when we lost 3-2, and Ozuna hit 2 home runs in the 7th and the 9th inning. Like, well, no one else wanted to hit. So
did you say
anyways,
you lost?
Everybody? Yeah, the Braves lost to the White Sox yesterday, man. It was a terrible game. But anyways, so everybody, thank you. We're going to finish up here, but I want to thank everybody again for joining. This is something that I've just started doing myself. Not only do I put my products, I put my recipes and my products in my own body every day, and have been for the past 20-something years. So you can use my products in your daily life to help you achieve pretty much any goal or any food-related goal that you're trying to get. So right now, I kind of want to let you guys know right now, I am on a program. I am on a program called 75 Hard. This is actually the second phase of it. It's a full year-long program. And I have completed most of it. This will be the second phase. I have one more phase. So this phase will be 30 days. So for April, what you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of these things that I make for my meal preps or make for my family as what we have here to basically eliminate us from having to go to not just restaurants, but eliminate the fast food and everything from it. So this is basically what my diet has been for the past over 1,000 days, which is about 2.5 to 3 years. Is I have to cook my own food, and I can only use my own products when I'm making these foods. So I write my own recipes. Everything that you see, it's all my recipe, it's all my product. And not only am I showing you how to make it, I'm also showing you that I am using it in my daily life as well. So I guess I'm not only the CEO and owner of TD's Grill and Barbecue, I'm also a client, if you can understand what I'm saying there. Does that make sense, Robbie? Like, does that make sense? Like, you feel that?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But why did I see you at Sonic the other day with like 3 corn dogs?
At Sonic, well, at Sonic, if you would have seen me at Sonic with 3 corn dogs, it would have been months ago when I had 3 dogs. But yes, I do quite regularly go to Sonic because I have 2 teenage daughters and they love fast food. So when I am on this, so I do take my kids there. I do not have Dr. Peppers or sodas or anything like that through this time because you have to drink a gallon of water every day. And not only is a gallon of water a lot, I drink about 1.5. So I drink quite a bit. But let's go check on this chicken and get going. So if any of you have any questions or anything about what I'm doing or what I'm trying to do here, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. And the reason, it's just a personal thing. You don't have to do it, but this is a recipe that you can use in any type of meal prep or any of your cooking. So if you're just cooking for your family or even like a guest, or you're trying to get nice and pretty and you got a date or something like that, yeah, definitely. This is something that you can definitely turn into not just a great meal, but a lovely dinner. All right,
so where can they get your products at?
So you can get any of the TD's Grill and Barbecue line of products. You can all get from, of course, tdsgrillbarbecue.com, makelovetoyourmeat.com, which is also the gateway portal to the website. And then you can also pick up most of the products on Amazon as well. And in New Mexico, Texas, Southwest area, we have about 600 stores that carry the products. So you can pick them up at any of those participating stores, which would be H-E-B, Market Street, United, Albertsons. Check those places out. So here, and tons of small businesses. So the one thing is to support the small businesses by supporting other small businesses that work with them. So this is the grilled asparagus. How good does that look? Look pretty good, right? So I'm going to set this over here.
So didn't you just branch out more to like the southern part and the southeastern part?
Yes, in Mississippi. So it would actually be the Food Giants. Is it Food Giant? I think
Food Giant and Piggly Wiggly.
Food Giant and Piggly Wiggly. But as far as I know, there are 7 locations in Mississippi that we have stocked now. So you can check that out at the Food Giant. So we haven't gotten into any of the Piggly Wigglies yet, but they are a sister chain of the same. So working on it every day, every single day, all the time. So thank you guys very much for the support, and I appreciate it. So yeah, man, I got to tell you too, dude, I've driven, and another thing too, I got to tell you, I have driven over 340 miles on my Chevelle on 1 tank of gas so far. 1 tank of gas. Like, I haven't even filled it up. It is down to almost a quarter of a tank of gas. And I have gone over 340 miles on that tank of gas in my Chevelle. So right now, according to my math, I should be getting pretty close to about 20 miles to the gallon or so.
And if those gas prices would just go down, you'd be even better off.
Dude, I don't concentrate on the price of gas. I concentrate on making more money, because the price of gas is going to be $3.50, whether you have 20 million in the bank or $20 in the bank. So you always concentrate on making more money. Don't complain about the price of gas in Southeast New Mexico, because that's where it comes from, right? Like, you can't complain about the price of gas, Robbie, in Southeast New Mexico.
Oh, come on. We pay more here where it's refined.
Then we do 60 miles up the road. That is a fact.
So,
that is a fact, everyone. So just so you know.
So if they ordered off your website, when do you ship?
Oh, so here's another great thing. The only thing you get from TD's Grill Barbecue and pretty much nowhere else is that my orders ship pretty much same day. So if you have an order that you place right now, if you went to tdsgrillbarbecue.com and you place an order right now for let's say some Carne Sutra, some smoked pickles, anything like that, what it is it will ship by 5 p.m. today. So all my orders go out by 5 p.m. every day. So if you order if you order by 4 o'clock every day, your order will ship that day by 5 o'clock. And so I take it to the post office every day around right at 5 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is my cutoff. I'm not saying if you order at 4:15 it won't make it, but it's possible it may end up on the next day. But the best thing is that until 4 p.m. you can order anything and it will be shipped Monday through Friday every day, as long as the post office is open.
You must know somebody there.
Yeah, it's like I do know somebody there. They let me come around to the back and unload it, so I meet Bobby there every day. So he definitely helps out, man. So thank you, Bobby. Thanks, Kim. Thanks all the girls up there at the front counter that take my packages every day when I come in there. So this one is about the only one I got that is not quite up to 165. And of course, these are really thin, really small pieces. And so they're going to cook extremely fast. And when I say you're going to have some nice char on it, look at that char. Look at that crust. Look at that. That is how it's hot. So that is how it's supposed to look right there. That little crunchy piece. See those little crunchy pieces like this? This is your, look at that. I found one. Chef bonus.
So Kathy Fritz on Instagram says, looks delicious.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Definitely a recipe in the description there. If you want to give it a shot, definitely give it a shot. And let me know how it turned out for you. Let me grab a plate here, and I'm going to take these off so that way I can start getting ready to come up. Now, again, same thing that I was talking about the other day is when you most of the time you let chicken rest before you cut it up. And I am a firm believer in that. I think that anytime you grill meat or anything high temperatures, even low and slow, you definitely want to let it rest for a pretty desired amount of time. Because what happens is, and the way that I can explain it, that way that it was explained to me is if you think of it as a sponge and you have that sponge full of water, and what you do is you take that sponge and you hold it over a plate and you squeeze all the water out of that sponge. And then what happens is as the sponge sits there, and you set it back down in the plate. So what does the sponge do? It starts to soak up that water again. So what you're doing is you're allowing it to soak everything back in into these delicious looking chicken pieces here. Look at that. How good does that look? Right. Who's coming over to my house for the barbecue, right? But anyways, when I'm putting it into my pasta or I'm putting it into, if I'm putting it into my pasta or any of my chicken salads where you're going to mix it with like a mayonnaise or anything like that, I like to take it and cook it or cut it up pretty much straight off of the grill. Main reason is because I think what it does at that point is that it will soak up all of the goodness and everything from your like your chicken salad or the dressing that you have in there. I think it just helps it stay a little bit better. I don't know, keeps it moist for when you go to reheat it or stuff. Especially if you're doing meal prep, because like you're going to reheat this in the microwave, most likely. So you definitely want to make sure. So that one piece of chicken is right about 160 degrees. It's being a little pain in my ass right now.
So Papa Bear,
one piece of chicken.
Papa Bear Barbecue says on Instagram, that looks delicious, making me hungry again. I just ate 2 pounds of crawfish.
Oh, man, this chicken is making you hungry, and you ate 2 pounds of crawfish. Damn. That must. I'm flattered. Oh, I'm flattered, man. I'm flattered because I would be turning my nose up to this if I had 2 pounds of crawfish in front of me. I'll tell you that.
Hey, look at the laptop because here comes a message for you.
All right. I can't. What does it say? Bringing me lunch. Yeah. If I didn't have to pick up your kids.
Oh shit! Hey, when I say that, I'm in the doghouse.
I don't even have a doghouse here, man. We have a chicken coop.
Well, that's where you'll be.
Nope, I do not go to the chicken coop.
You'll be the new
We had
Zippy.
this conversation. We had this conversation. I don't go to the chicken coop. That was the rule. That was the rule. Is I'm like, hey, if you want chicken.
Ashley, he's treating you bad. She just gave you a frowny face, dude.
What? My wife? No way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10. Wait, that's weird. I thought I only had 8, but apparently I have 10 pieces.
Oh, so it's like the eggs the other day.
I can't count. I graduated from Lovington High School, man. I can't
so,
count.
Dude, with chicken, do you prefer chicken breasts or chicken thighs, or does it just depend on your meal?
So for me, my favorite, I am a breast man. Like I am a breast. Now, see that 165 on the dot. I am a breast man when it comes to chicken and life. But I also do love me some nice juicy thighs, dude. So I gotta say, dude, I do. When it comes to dark meat, I would prefer it be a drumstick or a wing. But I do love me some chicken breast, and the chicken breast is what my family here likes the most of. So that's pretty much what we cook. Is a lot of chicken breast. So 1, 2. I'm gonna pick up a couple pieces. I'm gonna save this really nice crunchy piece for my wife because that's the one she's gonna want.
Are you there?
Those ones are going to stay. Of course, I'm going to save that really crispy one for my wife because that's the one.
Lost audio on the phone.
Are you there?
Lost audio on the phone.
Damn you. You there, Robbie?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah.
Ashley
spam
says
had to call
extra
me.
Crispy.
Yep. That's how she likes it. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, dude. I got to make sure I turn my notifications off, dude. Drives me insane.
Brian Erlacher just came on Instagram. He said he's embarrassed by your counting. He went to Lovington High School also.
What? I know, man. I'm sorry, Brian. The legend, the Bears, Brian Erlacher, he did grow up here in Lovington, New Mexico. So family friend of ours for a while. But yeah, so that's why he's telling me that. And that's not why I'm a Bears fan, but that's one of the reasons why I am such a huge Bears fan, is because it's pretty cool to know a guy when he's out there sacking quarterbacks and causing all kinds of havoc. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to cut that chicken up. Same thing here. I'm just going to dice this chicken up into bite-sized pieces. It doesn't have to be big. If you want to leave it whole, you totally can. Just mix the pasta and everything first, and then add the chicken. So that way you can cut it up later. I think it heats up a lot better, and it takes it about 90 seconds in this bowl to heat up, and the chicken is still nice and juicy, and your pasta isn't dried out, and your pesto is nice and I guess nice and dressing-like for your food. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start stacking some of this in here. I'm going to put this into my pasta. Move that over here. Actually, here, let's see if I can get this. We're just going to add the chicken to the top of the pasta. I'm going to add a little bit more. I want some more chicken in there. I think I'm probably just going to cut up one more breast and put it in there. Now, I'm not actually measuring the amount of protein that's in there. I just know how much is there, and I know how much I can eat. So that's pretty much what I'm going for. And I usually shoot for around 6 to 8 ounces or so of chicken or of protein meat in my meals. And that's every meal. It doesn't just mean that it's a meal prep or anything like that. That's every meal. All right. And I said I was only going to cut up like 1 or 2 more, but I'm going to go ahead and cut them all up. Because we need more chicken, right?
8 or 10?
There was 10 total, and I'm using 8. That's why I was thinking about that, because that's what I said earlier is that I was going to add the last of them because I need 8 and there's only 2 left. So you can go back and fact check it. I'm sure it was right.
So we have Sammy Shelley and Roxana Shelley on here kind of throwing some messaging. Roxana said, had me at lemon. Sammy's telling Roxana that he's definitely going to do this soon. So they could get your recipe on Facebook at TD's Brew and Barbecue.
So yeah, in the description of this video, you can get it it's on right now. The only one that doesn't have a description is Instagram. So you can get it on Facebook and YouTube. It's in the description of this video, as all of my videos. I make sure I try to put all of the recipes in there as I go. So look at how good this bowl looks. A big bowl of chicken, asparagus, and pasta. The pasta is going to be down at the bottom here, and I'm going to mix it up just a little bit, and then I'm going to add some pesto to it, and then I'm going to start stirring it up. I thought I had a spatula out here, but I guess I didn't. I guess I'm going to have to use my hand. Oh, well, right? It's not like my hand is dirty. So
if you were at C-Tech, they'd have a spatula for you.
Right. I know, man. I definitely need to take notes from all my C-Tech, from being over at C-Tech. So here's about a tablespoon or so of the pesto. Got a fork here. 2, and I'm going to go 3, 4. All right, so let's start mixing this up here and get it all nice and pesto-y, spicy lemon pesto in this pasta. And now this is a great pasta salad. It doesn't matter. You can use it as your meal prep. You can use it as a pasta salad, or you can use it as a meal for your family. And you see here, what are we looking at? 40 minutes already, and that's me taking my time, really, making this. So you could actually have this done in even a faster amount of time than that. So let's add another spoonful or forkful of my pesto in here, and then just mix it in, because I think we're getting a really great mixture here.
Matt is on here, and he commented measuring fork instead of measuring spoon.
It's a measuring fork. Use the measuring fork. I will never use a measuring spoon now because he said that. Thanks, Matt. Is that Matt Kleinwasser?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. So here we go. Look at this.
I just put in a patent for that, okay?
Yeah, the measuring fork?
Yep, the TD's Brew and Barbecue measuring fork.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. That sounds like a good one. I dropped it, though. I dropped it on the ground. I hope it didn't bend the measuring fork. But this is how you clean. That's exactly how you clean the measuring fork, too. Just like that. That's how it gets clean. All right. So now, look at this. Look at this pasta. Tell me this pasta is not beautiful. Tell me, Robbie. Tell me. Let's get a good picture of this front of this pasta here. Look at that.
Well,
look at how good that pasta
Chef
looks.
Ramsey's on here, and he says, that looks ghastly.
Oh, nice. Right on. Way to go, Chef. At least he's not calling me an idiot sandwich. At least he's not calling me an idiot sandwich. I'm down with that.
He wasn't on here when you were counting.
Oh, yeah. He was calling me an idiot sandwich when I was counting, right? Okay. So, you know what? Now I need to grab something. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's my food, so I don't care. Nope. No? I got the measuring fork. So here's how you do it, guys. This is what I do. You know what? I'm going to have to go get a spoon because this isn't going to work.
Matt said, you donkey.
Yeah, right. You donkey. So, all right, here goes. Walk of shame, everybody. Don't put this one on full screen. Walk of shame, walk of shame. And my dog's hanging out in the backyard. I don't know, one of them's outside. I don't know where the other one is.
He's sitting over at the 67 Chevelle waiting to go to Sonic.
She,
my bad.
That was baby girl. That's who I'm looking for. Oh, here she is. Hold on. Let's see. Want to say hi?
Hey, no? Baby girl.
Hey, Jimmer.
Baby girl.
Oh, here, watch this. Let's see if we get this. Watch this. Hey, look, there's Oscar. There's Oscar. Get him, baby girl. Get him. Fuck him up. Yeah, she doesn't play. That was mine and Diesel's favorite game, man. We would play Fuck That Bear Up. And every time we got a new toy, dude, we would just destroy it, dude. We would play so rough until we completely destroyed it. And that was like his favorite game too.
And Matt knows about the corn dogs because he just said corn dog road trip.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So yep, the corn dog road trip. Pretty much. The battery was dead in my truck the other day, so I didn't get to give him a ride. So here we go. I got my spicy lemon pesto. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 4 bowls. And again, I'm not a pro at this. I am not measuring out how much I want. I'm going to fill up 4 bowls. And that's basically it, because I know that once I eat one of these, that's pretty much all I'm going to need.
God dang, right? Dude. And did you just open up your own Food Matters?
No, I didn't. But speaking of Food Matters and Hobbs, they have fantastic food. So if you were in Hobbs or Lovington and you're looking for a place that does pre-made meal preps, Food Matters and Hobbs is fantastic. I actually, when I first started 75 Hard, that was one of the first things I did for the first couple weeks while I was getting all of my stuff fine-tuned and the way that I wanted it to be is that I actually spent a couple weeks on about 2 months. It was about 6 weeks or so on their meals. And their meals are great, which I highly recommend the chimichurri steak. Oh, and the lemon pesto chicken pasta. By the way, they have a lemon pesto chicken pasta.
Did Ivan give you that recipe?
Just like this. No, Ivan did not give me this recipe. This is basically from Food Matters. Like I had this a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what? I bet that would be great with that spicy lemon pesto. And sure as shit, that's where we're at. So,
dude, Ivan is ripped.
Yes. So, and the reason, so what we're talking about here is that we're talking about Ivan and Kim, who own Food Matters in Hobbs, in which that is a meal prep service, and they make fantastic meals. And I will tell you this, they are jacked. So yeah, definitely. If you got some questions about that, definitely hit them up. They're always more than happy to answer it. But definitely, you can even swing by there. During normal, like for lunch, and pick up something. And they even have it where you can heat it up right then and right there too. So let's go here. Let's go ahead and start putting some lids on my containers. So I got 4 meals here. And these 4 meals it's gonna last me probably about 2 days. I will eat one right now, and then my wife and I may eat one tonight for dinner, and then this would probably be for tomorrow for lunch when I get home, and then I'll probably cook again either tomorrow night or actually I think I have a couple things left over. I did a pork tenderloin this weekend and it was awesome. So I got a couple things left over. So you can see here, this is the spicy lemon pesto meal prep, guys. Let me show you guys. Let's get up close up here. I'm gonna hold these up here. And let's check this out. Oh, what are you doing? I got to mess with you, dude. I got to mess with you, man. There you go. That'll be a pretty good picture there. So let's check this out. Let's get a close-up of this little bowl here. So look at that. Look at that. How does that look, everybody? How does that look, everybody? It's a lot better than your corn dog road trip. But let's dig into it real quick. Another thing that I like to put on mine, which makes it even more fantastic, is I like to hit just a tiny bit of the spicy Carne Sutra right on the top. Just like, or if you got a hot sauce, a favorite hot sauce, that is definitely one that you're going to want to do. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get a piece of everything in here. Some pasta. Damn, that is good. I wish you could eat this, Robbie.
I wish I could too. Now I'm gonna have to go across the street to Food Matters.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Go get you one, man. I bet you they got one in the fridge. Dude, go get one. It's amazing, but it's not gonna have the spicy lemon pesto, but it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, look at that right there. Teasing me. That's all you keep doing.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Again, if you any recipes, the descriptions, the shopping list are all in there. It is a step-by-step script of how to do it. If you would like to recreate any of the recipes that we make here, follow the videos, share the videos, tell a friend, bring us a friend, let them know that, hey, this guy's cool. You know, if you think I'm cool. If not, no worries. But anyways, I'm TD, and this is TD's Grill Barbecue. We'll see you on Sunday.
We appreciate y'all.